Hey, YouTube. I got clicked on too fast. I got to go back and put my thumbnail in. How y'all doing today? He was black as the night. Wilson was whiter than wine. Heads and tails when he. How you doing, Annette? Annette 75? The Sparkle Covington? Inet 75. Oh, I just said Inet. Well, I call it Enet and Inet. Inet 75. TLCN3. How y'all? Delicia Carter. Happy Sunday, everybody. Yeah, you know we're gonna talk about this bullshit. Okay. So there was an incident recorded yesterday of this thing coming to a head between Tommy and Castro. This has been going on and on and on. We are only aware of it because Jay Wilson has been broadcasting it blow by blow, even after it was established that Tommy was an abuser. He was a violent person, prone to violence. He had mental illness, and he's an alcoholic. All these things came together and usually ended up with him jumping on Castro. Correct? Jay Wilson finds this amusing. I told Castro, I told him what to do. Now he says, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't care. Nigga, you have made this your occupation for the last few months, right? Because you have no content. And sometimes I have to watch it because I have to do my commentary before I start watching other people's commentary on the same subject, because sometimes they say, but that's what I was going to say, right? So I experienced that this morning. I was getting a little taste of each person's view, each person's commentary. And Miss Olivia said, because Jay Wilson, he's sick too. He's crazy too. So I've been trying to be sensitive and stay away from this subject of people with mental illness and kind of thing. But there's similarities to all the people that Jay Wilson has on his page, right? So I'm gonna let this come out of someone else's mouth. I gotta start playing with the computer. Honest Roll came on his page on today and said, he got to say it. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't want to say it because I don't want to feel like I'm picking on people, or I just don't like that. I don't like the way it makes me feel. So let's go. He was only on there for a minute. Okay. Okay.
Brian, Castro, Tommy. See, they picture all of us anyway to have a lot of mental issues. So therefore, Pastor, that's how they try to use that against you to say that, oh, he dealing with all these slow people over here. It's his fault because they can't provide for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't see a whole different picture when it comes to me. You know, but I could care less if they see.
Y'all holler, nigga.
How many times, right?
Shut up.
How many times?
Oh my God. Girl, she hollers and screams over those people. But that was the voice of Honest Roll. So since Honest Roll considered himself in that same group, he said basically that Jay Wilson has him, Brian, Rico, no offense, Rico, Tommy, Castro, all these people have something in common. They've all identified that they struggle with mental illness, correct? And what Olivia said today was that Jay Wilson, he's mentally ill too. He is crazy. There's a reason why Jay Wilson is still down here flying with the chickens. He never soared like an eagle, right? It would make a difference if he had 15 or 20 degrees. He will never soar, right? Because of his mental illness and his ineptness, correct? So he picks these people who he does not respect. He thinks he's smarter than them, but look who he's picking from. Jay Wilson has been on here talking about Tommy and Castro's relationship, girl, like it's his, like it belongs to him, right? He always telling you what I told Tommy, what I told Castro. I told Castro, oh, you had a gun. Maybe he had a gun because he was expressing to this person who he is the one in relationship with, nigga, I will kill your ass if you put your hands on me again. What's wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with it, honey. Right? Maybe the law wouldn't. Oh, the law is for the lawless. The law. Maybe the law wouldn't agree, right? But if somebody's continually putting their hands on me and now they're busting me in the head with iron pipes and iron poles and shit, girl. Yeah, I want them to know that there's weapon in this house. Fortunately, he was not in his house. They were out on the street. Tommy went over there and pulled up on this boy, right? Tommy is the one with the violence. See, everybody's not violent. All of us don't have that same urge in us, correct? So Tommy's just simply trying to say something. All I can hear him saying in the street is go home, go home, go home, leave me alone, go home, go home, go home. As Tommy is in the car, he is drunk, driving drunk. He is drunk, and he seems to have a smile on his face. He's torturing him because he's pulled up on this boy. He wants to instill fear in him, right? Because he knows he's beat him up before, correct? So he wants to go over there and intimidate him. This is all being encouraged by Jay Wilson this whole time. These last few months. Be quiet, baby. I'm trying to concentrate. Yeah, did you hear the children? I hear them. You shut up. Where's I at? Okay, so Tommy decides he wants to pull up on this boy at his home after he's the one that filed a restraining order, right? He cannot control his hands, right? He cannot control his I ain't gonna say the word emotional intelligence. You don't have the emotional intelligence. Just the way that Jay Wilson gets stuck on these certain words, girl. Just the way that he gets stuck on his tell you that he's crazy too. So Olivia, you did make a proper point, the exact point I wanted to make. Now hold on, we have to get a little bit of this before we can react to it. So where will we go? We go right to let him talk to Brian or somebody. Mm-hmm. And notice how he has to scream. What are you screaming for, nigga? Why are you so afraid of anybody saying anything?
Victim shame Castro. Y'all trying to victim shame Castro, and I feel like
this
Castro
is Brian
has been saying this whole time for weeks now. Leave me alone. Castro has not said. He just recently started putting Tommy's business out after being provoked weeks and weeks and weeks. Castro has been taking the bigger hand of this. He has been minding his business and not been trying to fight with Tommy, and that bothers Tommy. And so Tommy went to that man. See, y'all are missing the point. Tommy went to that man's house. Tommy went there. Nobody called Tommy and said, come over, Tommy. So for somebody to sit up there and say, oh, you provoked. Well, in that case, people can say,
let me say this. I disagree with you.
Watch this.
I disagree with you because you act like Castro is a victim. He is a volunteer. I told Castro, stop provoking Tommy. I'm like,
he is a volunteer. I'm volunteering for somebody to crack me in my goddamn head with a steel pipe. The fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna try to control myself.
Had mental issues. Mm-hmm. That man told that man to pull up. So I don't agree with you. And let me say this: both of them, it ain't no victim, it's volunteers, and I ain't provoking nothing.
So the new word is volunteer.
Continue.
Boy, let me tell you something. Castro, Tommy, grown.
Why won't he let this boy talk?
Castro has been hitting that boy up. I'm hungry. Can I come home? He does that all the time.
Why are you screaming, motherfucker?
Both of them.
It is not your relationship. It is not your business, correct? If they have to work out this volatile relationship to separate amicably, forgive me. What's it got to do with you, Jay Wilson? See, you instill yourself in these people's lives because you think of them as being retarded. That's basically what it is, Jay Wilson. You feel like you can come up and get up, and you ain't gonna get up in nobody with any goddamn senses business. You always want to go and pick on these people who you feel are less than you, and you feel that have mental illness. This boy has proven over and over and over again that he is prone to violence. He is particularly prone to violence with this boy who he had a former relationship with. Correct? And he's even come on here and told, although I cannot stomach listening to you, whenever I peek in there to get my content, girl, he has told this dude, Jay Wilson, you better stop it. You better stop it, Jay Wilson, or I'm going to take it out on Tommy. He has said it right out of his mouth. I'm going to take it out, but you don't care, right? Oh, I'm going to get my coin from it. I'm making my money. I'm going to get my... Well, we're happy that you made your $11 for that video, Jay Wilson. You can add that with the other 4 videos you're going to make today, and you'll have a whole $50.
That's why I don't give a damn. Because they have been playing in faces. They have been talking to each other. And you think I care about that? Hell no. Did you know Castro sat there and laughed at that man?
He can laugh, nigga.
Like, yeah. Because that's what you wanted to do all the time. I've been telling y'all that Castro is not demure. And this is what I'm saying. When he lied, that did it. And when he did at Shamar's, it said a lot.
Ignorant, stupid ass nigga. Could you turn your fucking microphone down so somebody could try to communicate with your punk ass? You're hollering and screaming over these people. You do not have no respect for the people, including you, Brian. I'm sorry to say. He don't have no respect for you. That's why he talks over you like you're a fucking animal or something, child. He's hollering and screaming and yelling, right? Because you know, but you're wrong. You're wrong in everything you do, Jay Wilson. Correct? You egg those people on for months. And even when everybody told you, look at him, he is violent, honey. Leave that boy. Everybody is not a violent person. Everybody is not prone to violence. Tommy does not have to come on here and pretend to be like he goddamn Mighty Mouse or somebody. He ain't got to come on here and get his ass whooped, girl, for our entertainment. They don't belong together. Fire and water, honey. I was ready to break out in fire and desire, whatever.
Lot to me. I don't feel it for him. I don't see it for him because he plays these games. He came onto my platform last night trying to argue with Catherine and all of that. His head have bashed in. People done sold him up next door. Instead of him taking his ragged ass to the hospital, he up here trying to fight with people. And you think I give 2 damns? I don't. Okay. And like I said,
see how I'm saying? So he thinks that's a joke. He said their neighbors sold his head up. That dude jumped out of a car and hit this young man in his head near his eye. Would it be another inch before he would have put his eye out and he would have to go through the world with one eye? Jay Wilson, what's so goddamn funny? Correct? This man's face is covered with blood. His whole body is covered with blood. Why? Because head wounds, they bleed. Believe me, I know. Head wounds bleed. So when he bashed that dude in his head, I just had a friend this happened to 2 weeks ago. The man was in his kitchen. He bumped his head on a cabinet, right? He didn't think it was a big deal. He kind of put a Band-Aid on it, whatever. Then when he went to bed and when he woke up, he was dizzy, right? Because what happened was they had to call an ambulance for him. He had gotten a concussion by simply bumping his head in the same place in his kitchen. Guess what? He had a concussion and he had a brain bleed. Correct? So they had to keep him in the hospital for over a week, child. They had to drain the blood off his brain. If you're walking around like that, you could die. Right? You don't understand violence, Jay Wilson. You don't understand nothing because you never lived. Correct? Let me tell you something. You don't understand the impulses in violent people. If Tommy had a butcher knife on the seat beside him, he would have stabbed him in his eye. No matter what he had available to him, he cannot control his impulse, correct? Because he had gotten back in his car, drove away, to change his mind, decided to come back and now go up there and bust that man in the head with a goddamn piece of metal. And that's funny. I told him, oh, Castro ain't innocent. Castro ain't innocent. Why don't you keep your black ass out of people's business, nigga? I gave you an opportunity to discuss my business with me. You didn't want to discuss it, right? Now, y'all ain't gonna believe some of the things he's gonna say as we go on with this thing, girl. She already talking about, oh, Tommy can't fight. I mean, Castro can't fight. That's all. Castro, can you fight, Jay Wilson? I'm just saying. You talk a lot of shit, but can you fight? These people are all in their early 30s. They're in their early 30s. They're having their relationships. They're finding out about life. They're finding out what it's like to be with a person prone to violence. They're finding out they're living their life. Now, if they want to live their life out loud on their internet chat, that's on them, Jay Wilson. It is not an invitation for you to jump your punk ass in on everything they do, girl. Do you know when you go to Jay Wilson's page, he has still, to this day, right now, has a picture of someone's towel with shit on it. That's the only short that he has on his page. And it is still up there. It's been up there a month. I mean, why do you think it's okay to take someone's towel? What is a towel for? I'm curious. What is a towel for? Why would you want to humiliate and embarrass people, Jay Wilson? Because you feel like you can. Because you think they're all stupid. You think these are stupid people. If you did something like that, I mean, Jay Wilson, I just can't. I just can't feel sure or confident that I would not come to San Antonio. I mean, you just push and push and push. And at some point, someone's going to say, okay, that's enough. I've had it with you, right? There are lessons in life that I've told you before. There are lessons in life that you never learned. But you're going to learn how to respect me, punk. Right? Now, you've learned how to respect me just from my mouth, right? You won't go nowhere near that, girl. You might make a video about Timothy Blaine twice a year, this thing, and I'll be whipping on your ass the whole goddamn time, right? Because there's only one way to deal with a punk like you. There's a reason, Jay Wilson, a reason why you can't function in the real world. There's a reason why you can't get a decent job. There's a reason why you can get 5 and 8 and 9 and 10 degrees, girl, and can't get a job. There's a reason for it, because you're a stupid ass. And you have got mental issues your own goddamn self, girl. You need to get in and get some help, right? Oh, I'm getting a collar. I'm getting coins from it. I'm getting coins from it. Wait a minute. There's more. Hold on. We're going to hit on something nice in a minute, people. Hold on 1 minute.
I didn't even know this was going on. I was at a party. I was putting boots on the
ground. All right,
ground,
girl. You said party 30 times.
I was doing everything.
But
I was having a damn good time.
They think, at Nessus, they seem to think that you had a headphone in one of your ears.
No, I didn't.
You was at that party listening.
Let me tell you something. My
Jay Wilson
partner
can't whoop
and I
Larry's
don't
ass.
look at YouTube. We do our thing. And I know it hurts you all that I have some friends and I have things to do outside of it. When I'm using on YouTube,
you have some friends. You saying you went to Houston, you went to a party. I was at the party. But girl, maybe there was 100 people at the party. You just open the door, you go sit your fat ass down somewhere, girl. Oh, I'll just have an orange juice. I don't like that alcohol. I don't like that alcohol. And you sip your orange juice, girl. That don't mean you have friends, girl. I'm trying to act like you're going to some big event. I was at a party. Girl, you must have said party 30 times. 30 times you got to tell us that you were at a party, like somebody cares about you or knows you or wants you. Bitch, if you had a life, Jay Wilson, you wouldn't have your punk ass on YouTube 5 and 6 times a day, every goddamn day, 7 days a week, Miss Thing. You don't care about domestic violence, do you? See, you haven't lived enough yet, Jay Wilson. You just haven't lived, period. Right? You have a comment about you always want to talk who's in jail. Oh, he's in jail. Oh, you going to jail. Oh, they'll always, you know everything about jail, except you never been to jail. You don't know a goddamn thing about what you're talking about. Now with their relationship, now with male and female relationships, you don't know a goddamn thing about anything, but you have advice about everything. Nobody ever asked you for your goddamn advice, girl, right? Nobody. Explain to us why everybody on your channel who goes over to that punk ass page, girl, they have all got mental illness. All of them, girl, have confessed that they have got a history with mental illness. Do you have to be crazy to be over there? Look at Vivian. Come on, dude. Stomp down, creature. Look what you draw. All these victims are yours. Everybody's crazy. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing, honey? Arrested Development, the entire life. Ooh, you hit on it. See, NYC, you said just what I think, honey. It is Arrested Development. He has to, Jay Wilson has never become an adult. Right? That's why he says about, oh, look at your teeth. Look at my teeth. Look at my teeth. A grown-ass man, damn near senior citizen. As a matter of fact, in some circles, he is a senior citizen. Look at my teeth. Let me see your teeth. Let me see your teeth. Oh, bite the candy apple. Bite the candy apple. Oh, them candy apples got peanuts on them. Oh. Arrested Development, Jay Wilson. That's why you can never go anywhere past school, because school is as far as you can make it, girl. You're still a child. You're still a child in your mind, Jay Wilson. You're a nosy bitch. You don't recognize what your responsibility is. What your responsibility is when you're interfering with other people's lives. Correct? There's a place where you need to step off. Like, God damn it, I keep forgetting. Hold on. I'm gonna get to my juicy part before I start drifting off.
On YouTube, it's because I'm driving somewhere or going somewhere. This is on a leisure kit. I don't give a damn what these busted bricks gotta say. At the end of the day, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna get my ass checked. I've always been about my money. What's up, Ro? How you doing, Ro?
Hey,
Honest Road. At least Honest Road told the truth.
I wanted to say that there are a lot of busted bricks, but there are a lot of shattered glass and windows too as well.
Oh, you thought of that. Ooh, wow. Ooh, let me write that down. Baby, you thought of that. Let me write that down, honey. Brian,
just like you thought about busted
bricks. You thought about that.
You thought about notional intelligence.
I'm really upset. That's a trigger word for him, busted brick.
That they are a busted brick, and you're telling people you are part of the problem with Castro and Tommy.
I'm not part of the problem. You don't have to click on my link. Why you click on my link? You a problem. Let me tell you something. You a part of your own problem. Like right now, nobody ain't tell you to click up. You brought your big old fingers and clicked that link and got on up here. Nobody don't tell you to do that. That's your responsibility. That's your responsibility. Stop trying to make everybody else accountable about your man. Okay? Stop trying to make everybody accountable for your mess. Take accountable to your stuff. Baby, nobody ain't tell you to come over here. Hey, Ro, go ahead, because this boy he crazy as Tommy. Go ahead, Ro. Y'all got time to
you were crazy as them both.
Go on, Ro. How you doing?
And you're crazier than me. What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, bye.
I got my emotional intelligence on Doc. Ooh, there he goes. See it.
Baby, I don't got time for these busted bricks.
He hollers and screams at these grown-ass people. He hollers and screams at them. You can't even hear their voice. He turns his microphone all the way up, and then he gets in here and hollers and screams at them, girl, like a wild banshee. And then he drops them so that they don't have a rebuttal. You cannot have a conversation, right? He assumed he assumes that they're going to come back to his page for whatever reason it is, and they do seem to be wanting to come back over there. They're not realizing what an evil person this is, how this person is using them and abusing them, and doesn't seem to care if Castro gets hurt. See, Castro could easily have been hurt. When you hit somebody in the head with a metal pipe, what was Castro going to do to Tommy where he needs this weapon? Why did he jump out of a car with a weapon? If there was a gun in the car, what would he have grabbed automatically? Butcher knife, a chainsaw, whatever was available, he cannot. And so a couple of weeks ago, Tommy apparently had brandished, showed that he had a weapon in his house. He had a gun in his house, so he can sleep at night at least. So this fool know that don't come kicking through the goddamn door. Correct? I'm just losing. I'm all over the place. Shit. Hold on a minute. God damn it. I'm gonna move past this.
Okay,
this is Honest Road.
Let's be getting mad. Just crazy as cat pee.
Everybody crazy as cat pee.
I had to do him. I had to do him just like I had to do Rico last night.
Rico.
Yesterday. But see, Pastor, the thing that people are not seeing, like, this is the big picture. So especially when it comes to me, Brian, Castro, Tommy. See, they picture all of us anyway to have a lot of mental issues.
Mhm.
So therefore, Pastor, that's how they try to use that against you to say that, oh, he dealing with all these slow people over here. It's his fault because they can't provide for themselves.
Can't defend
But they don't
themselves.
see a whole different picture when it comes to me. You
Mhm.
know, but I could care less if they see.
No, but like I said, they don't say that
But
the
they don't
dragons.
Damn,
How many
why you
times
lie-
dragons have been
screaming?
homeless? How many times dragons needed an electric bike? How many times dragons needed a phone? Child by y'all better get out my face with that. But let me say this. This is gay issues. We're not talking about everybody else's stuff. This is our stuff. This is our stuff. And I'm talking about our stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about our stuff? There is no our. You're talking about two other people in their volatile relationship. What is this our stuff? This is gay stuff. This is gay. This you, Jay Wilson, I have nothing in common with you, nigga. Why you want to jump on here now? And every time you want to get in somebody's business, girl, in their relationship, now it's gay stuff. Oh, this is our stuff. This is our. Well, what about all the other time you spend online, girl? How many women's relationships have you had your commentary on? How many? It doesn't make no goddamn difference, girl. If you feel like you can get in there, girl, and get you some licks and holler and scream at people and drop them offline and all that, you think you done got over, right? This is gonna be a nice chick. This is gonna be a nice. That is a mental illness. I'm convinced that many of your characteristics, girl, are because your mind. You have arrested development, Miss Thing, right? Right, Professor? Right, Doctor? Chaplain? Right, Chaplain? Right? Right, music director? All this shit that you are, girl, and you don't take responsibility for not a goddamn thing. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. This is our shit. This is our shit. Tommy, I told Tommy not to do this. I told him. Oh. Tommy, you can send him to jail. I told Tommy to send him to jail. Send him to jail. Girl, you go back and forth. Like somebody that doesn't make any goddamn sense, girl. Is it all none of your business, Jerry, saying you don't care? Or is it all your business because you're gay? Make it make sense, honey. Mm-hmm. Please, no more taste him. I can't take him right now. No more taste. No more little small taste. Oh, I just love to get me a small taste. You like me, child. I cannot tell. Who was that? Say that. No more small taste. Nohun. Is it called Nohun 100? No more small taste. I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten out of my bed in the morning. I said, well, let me go over here and give me some content, sir. I'll go over and peek in on all the channels. I'll look at Jay every time that motherfucker opens his mouth. I can't make it past 2 minutes. I'm serious. The amount that I played right now, this is the most amount that I've been able to tolerate. I said, maybe if I do it live and react to it, child, then I'll be able to tolerate that voice and that hollering and screaming. Why is he screaming? He's crazy. Okay, so try to do it with no more without the small taste. Only if we get in an emergency. Okay. Why are you yelling? God damn. Kwani read him one time. Kwani read him for life one time. She hollered and screamed at him. So he came online whining, oh, her microphone is too loud. I need a new microphone. If you want to give a donation, I need a new microphone. So the people, that's when they were still giving cash apps, they gave him money for a fucking microphone. He can't just go out and buy a microphone like everybody else had to buy one. I had to buy my own mic. Everybody who's set up there, gonna be on YouTube, girl, they buy their microphone. No, you had to pay for his, right? He got that goddamn thing and lost his mind. He turns that motherfucker all the way up, and no matter what nobody says to him, he gets right in the front of it and just screams and hollers and not. I guess he figured he can drown them out. They'll eventually give up. Like Brian just started laughing all of a sudden, girl, because he knew he would never be able to get a word in, right? I took it upon myself to go over to that page one time. I said, well, let me have it out with this punk, right? Girl, he just turned the motherfucker all the way up and scream and scream. And when I try to tell you something, I'm taking you down. I'm taking you down. That is not a man. That's a child. Hey, who is that? That's my old friend. How you doing, RJ Supreme? Can we just classify Wilson as undefined. Us straight people don't want him either. But he pretended to be one of y'all, right? Then he got caught. People heard that sissy ass mouth. Gonna jump over here. This is gay. This is gay stuff. This is gay. Also, okay, so that allows you to speak in everybody on these people's business because it's gay stuff. And you think it's funny that boy hit that dude in the head with that pipe. Correct? That's funny to you. Did you see how much blood came out of this dude's head? Do you know what a concussion is, Jay Wilson? Do you realize that when Tommy gets away with hitting him in the head with a pipe, if he gets away with that, that means he'll come back with something bigger next time. And he'll hit him in the head with a hammer. How would that be, Jay Wilson? Right? How much more does this boy got to show you that he is volatile, he is mentally ill, he is an alcoholic, and he shouldn't be nowhere near Castro? Now, he done pulled over to Castro's house. Does the man have a right to be at his own house? Castro was on the phone when the motherfucker pulled up, girl. You got a restraining order on me, and you gonna still pull up to my house? I'm just saying, right? So Castro did do one smart thing. He put that camera on his ass. Ladies, y'all get into a situation like that. If you can, film it. That scares the shit out of them. When you go live stream and somebody's attacking you, that scares the shit out of them. They want to get that phone. Right? And apparently he took it as performance because he's drunk. Y'all don't know how drunk people act? Drunk people come home and crack the goddamn beer bottle over their wife's head. That's how they are when they're drunk. No accountability for your part. He made 20-something videos about this thing, child. 20-something videos about these two other people's relationship. Even after he saw that dude jump on him, he still comes back and he's, oh, that wasn't nothing. Oh, you should send him to jail. You should send him to jail. Then the next week he's telling the other one, you're supposed to send him to jail. Oh, you showed a weapon. You showed a weapon. Nigga, why can't he show why are you so involved in the way that man is protecting himself? Right? Because you don't understand what you're talking about, Jay Wilson. Ain't nobody crack you in your goddamn head yet. I did say yet. Nobody done cracked in your head. You ain't been rushed to the emergency room yet, right? There's so many lessons you have not learned in life, Jay Wilson, right? And I'd rather fight a huge muscle man. I'd rather fight a huge muscle man than a crazy person, because you don't know what that person is capable of. Correct? They shouldn't be playing around. There is nothing to talk about between them. You shouldn't be showing towels of them shitting on themselves or wiping up their shit in their ass. As I told you before, girl, as gay men, we do encounter our assholes. And hopefully you will use a towel or some kind of rag or something to clean it up instead of walking around with shit in your drawers, girl. What in the fuck is so funny about that, girl? I don't get it. You collecting money for that? Oh, y'all want to see the towel? I want to see it. It's not your towel. Why are you yelling? Because I'm influenced by Jay Wilson. This is gay issues. Just girl. Gay issues. You've had a bitch. All right. I might have to give me another small taste of me. Okay. What you not gonna do is pull up to my house. Absolutely not. Pull up to my house. See, I'm not a person who believes in guns. I think there's way too many guns in America. They got more guns in this country than they have people. Correct? There's a lot of guns. Some people have 30 and 40 of them. Correct? But I believe that a person has a right to protect their home. So if you have a weapon, it's in your house to protect your house, your wife, your family, your dog, whatever. I think you have every right to protect your home. Correct? And I think not a bad idea. If somebody done jumped on you time and time again, honey, to let this motherfucker know, if you come through my door, I'm going to kill your ass. I think it's perfectly fine, honey. right? So now he done call him in the street. Was that the whole point, to catch him in the street away from his house? Anyway, so now Tommy's in jail. He'll get out. I guess he go to court Monday or Tuesday, some shit like that. He has a restraining order. Castro needs to get a restraining order on him as well. And maybe in his lucid mind, he'll have enough sense not to come nowhere near him, so he won't be arrested. But in his drunken mind, it's not going to make any difference at all. Right? He'll be driving back and forth in front of the house, whatever, try to catch him in the yard, whatever it is, right? It's horrible. He needs to be away from this person. Now, I'll spill my own tea. When I was young, their age, and I got in a fight with my partner, and I jumped on him. We were both drunk. I jumped on him. Well, the first time I put my hands on him, that was the end of the relationship. And I was in love. I was in love, but I walked away because I didn't want to participate in it, because it always gets worse. It never gets better. When somebody start putting your hand, people start punching you in your face, it always gets worse. You can't go by how they are in their rational mind. You got to go by what they are at their worst. That's why I always tell women, don't marry them motherfuckers until you live with them. You got to know what the fuck you're marrying. Forget the Bible for a minute. Know what they are at their very worst. Will this motherfucker knock me across the room because he's mad? So maybe that would have been a one-off. I never found out. I walked away. I said, listen, if I'm going to put my hands on somebody, I'll just be single. I'd rather be single and watch TV than to go through the stress of being in that kind of relationship. Of course, the guilt, you know, they got to feel guilty when they calm down and realize, oh my God, I just cracked their whole head open. To be in that's your relationship. You don't know what to say to him. You got to tiptoe around him, because I came from a family where I saw that. I saw it and it stuck to me, right? It traumatized me. And that's why I couldn't do it. Hi, Jaguar. Soul Sister #1 show. TLC and 3. It always escalates. Believe me, I know. And if they didn't throw him in jail, he'll be back. Let me see what else I can do to him. Every time he talked over there hollering, screaming with Jay Wilson, all of his threats were against Tommy. And that didn't stop Jay Wilson. Egging it on. Even though you're not the one in jeopardy. He ain't putting his hands on you. He didn't crack you in your head with a fucking iron. What would I mean, Tommy can't fight. Tommy can't. Ain't that a bitch? Like you can. Oh, Nikki B's here. Oh, I know Alfreda. That Timothy Blaine needs to sing. Oh, needs to sing? Oh, we have a request here. Oh, don't get the boy. You know better. Don't get me started, man. Okay, you've been warned. All right. Yeah, you go over here to Jay Wilson Church. He said he going to church to sing. Ain't that a bitch? After he's over here saying, I don't care. All that shit. Then she gonna pull up into the parking lot of the church. Because she don't really care nothing about the church. She just know, oh, they're gonna pay me. Oh, I'm gonna get $100. I need my money. I'm gonna get my coin. Girl, it's like her arrested development took place in that trailer park. Because that's why they talk, poor people. Right? Everything's about $1. I mean, when they're confronted with a few dollars, I mean, come on, man. How much could he really be making? So somebody said that $1,400 was a nice piece of change in here. Don't believe what Jay Wilson says, child. Don't believe that motherfucker. Girl, she might have got $1,400 one time at Christmas time, girl, 3 years ago, whatever. She said, oh, this money gonna be good. This money gonna be good. This money is not good, Jay Wilson. AdSense money, particularly if you're no longer getting cash apps, AdSense money ain't shit, right? You have to take 5 and 6 videos. Girl, how many did I count last week? If you take 5 times 7, that's 35 videos. 5 times 7 is 35 videos a week. 35 for 2 weeks would be 70 videos. 70 times 2 for 4 weeks. 70 times 2 is 104. He's making 140 videos a month, and he thinks he's chewing it, and he's making all his money. You're not making. Does that break down to $5 an hour, Jay Wilson? I mean, be honestly, honey. Do you ever go and look at the analytics and see how much you actually make from this bullshit ass stuff you're doing, girl? You only do it because you're on fucking so much. You're on running your mouth so much about other people's business, Miss Thing, and it doesn't connect with you. Well, even I'm sorry, brother. Who said don't do no more small taste? I'm sorry. I got to have something to pivot. This is a reaction video. So a reaction video means you have to react to what is being said.
All stuff. Now, I'm not talking about that other stuff. I don't care about that. Go ahead, Ro.
Yeah, Pastor. And see what they have as what Tommy and them have been experiencing lately is a whole lot of folks just, I guess, giving them more viewership and all of that. So when this type of stuff happens, it just looks like the boy cried wolf, at that point. That's why I was telling her, I was like, Castro, go ahead, start yelling on your Cash App.
That was on your Cash App.
Girl, you got all the people blood on your face. Girl, go ahead and do it. I'm with you. Because my thing is, did you see him click on my link last night?
I missed that part, Pastor. I heard about it.
Baby, cracked his head open, and now he done clicked on my link.
I got something real messy.
I got to break with you on that one, Honest Road. You're saying that when this boy is coming through the street, he's hollering and screaming and crying, blood is dripping all over his face. You're saying he's supposed to put up his Cash App? Now that I wouldn't be surprised if that came out of Jay Wilson's mouth, right? Because he thinks everything is for $1. Cash in. How can I cash in? How can I get some money? I'm gonna get that money. I'm sure the very last thing on his mind, on his road, was how much money he could get. Could he get a Cash App? We don't care about Jay Wilson. Just sing for Nikki B. And you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you done for me? You made me feel good inside. Now I wanna be. You're my peace of mind, cause you make me feel woo. Woo! I met a girl named Sally. Lopped up doobity boo. I met a girl named Sally. Ding a ling a ding ding doo. Met a girl named Sally. Woo! Wop bop a loo bop da bop bamboo. Will that hold you for a minute? Who in the fuck talking about they getting $1,400? $1,400 for what, child? Jay Wilson has been calling about all his money he making on YouTube since he got on here, child. That's pitiful ass nigga. He go. That why you going down to the church then? If you making all this money on YouTube, why you got to go down to the church and get $150 a month? And you got to go grab Uber cabs in the morning to the back, grabbing the white folks from the airport. You got a few dollars and everything. Like I said, everything go in the pot. Put that in the pot. Put that in the pot. Why you need to do all that if you're getting $1,400 from YouTube and you got a full-time job, or so you say? You say you got a full-time job and a part-time job, correct? Oh, I don't care about this money. I don't care. Give me that money. I want that money. Everything, a contradiction, girl. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so we through with this. He also brings on Lemon. Let's get a little small taste of Lemon because Lemon never goes over there. I'll tell you why you're not coming over there, Lemon, is because you're not sick enough. He needs you to be sick. Now, Lemon, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you why.
Because you don't watch me.
I don't.
At least I do watch you.
I mean, I don't, Lemon. Let me say this. I don't have a problem with you. I don't. But like people don't want to hear boo-boo on the towel and deal with gay men issues, they don't come over here. So it's not like I don't have anything against you personally, but I just don't watch your stuff. I mean, I just don't. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's nothing personal against you.
What do you mean it's not? Wait a minute. God damn it. I can't make it a minute. You say there's nothing personal against him. So why is it necessary for you to continually say, even when the boy is sitting right there in your face, girl, I don't watch this stuff. Oh, I don't know. You know, I never watch your show. I never go over there. And let me just say, why do you do that, Jay Wilson? Why is that necessary for you to tell people you don't watch my show? Correct? I nothing personal, bitch. You feel like you're in competition with these goddamn 20-year-olds. These 20 and 30-year-old people, and you claim that you were some kind of a dean at a school. You were working with young people, these guys' age, honey. You work with young people. You came on here saying that you had taught classes in college, and then this is what taught classes in college. You are the one who's teaching them how to be adults. Baba laba doo babu. I got a request. Somebody want me to sing the Born in the Trailer song. Okay, we'll get to it. Lemon's only on here for a couple minutes, so we can tolerate this.
I ain't mad at you. Make your money, do your thing, do what you got to do. I'm not gonna I ain't gonna ever hate on nobody making no money. I just don't watch you like that unless somebody say, "Oh, you need to get your limits because something is really going on." Right. And I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'm being honest.
We don't want your honesty.
So with the whole Tommy and CASTRO situation, let me ask you a question, Jay Wilson. Whose side are you on with this situation? Now, I know it could be split down the middle. It could be CASTRO's fault. It could be Tommy's fault. But I feel like you're in control of your anger, right? A person could piss you off. Just
Watch
like
this.
when Tim Blaine ran up on you at the show. You still was in control of your anger. You could have threw that plate in his face. That's what I would have did. And whooped his ass.
Lemon! Wait a minute, Lemon. Wait a minute. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Now, all the years you've been around here and all the years I've never come at you. I've never disrespected you. And now you telling Jay Wilson to throw food in my face and kick my ass? Lemon, if Jay Wilson would have thrown a goddamn leaf of salad in my face, Miss Thing, that would have been the last you ever heard of Jay Wilson. Why would you want to expose that boy to a murder and expose me? Why would you want to put me back in prison, man? Lemon, you would have kicked my ass. I'm letting it go. I'm saying, well, that's just way young people talk, honey. Lemon weak ass wouldn't do nothing either. Let me say, I would throw food in his face, kick his head. Girl, it would have took that whole building and the neighbors on both sides to pull me off that nigga if he even thought about hitting me back. Even like my mama used to whip my ass. I said, stop. And she said, oh, you kicked me, nigga. You kicked me. If your foot would have accidentally slipped and touched my clothing, girl, I would have killed your punk ass. Well, thank you for sharing, Lemon. Lord have mercy. You got to make allowances. That's why I don't spend a lot of time over there with the young people, honey. Let them be young. I'm letting it go, Lemon. Think I better let it go. What was that song request? And then Nikki B talking about, oh, please no. Oh, please no. What was the song called? He was born in that trailer, little old trailer camp. Lord, just like that trailer he been rolling ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know trailer coming back. Oh, yes, it is. And he goes to one of his 6 jobs. He says 6 jobs, pay my rent. And them jobs come back knocking him back on his knees. Oh, there were times when he thought that he could pay with one. I'm going to the songwriting business. That's for you, Aries girl. All right. Now, basically, everybody in the beef sector is making commentary on this. I'm about to go over here and watch Verbal Assassin now and watch the people. Sometimes I like to get it off of me before I do that because they're saying the things that I was going to say, like Olivia says, that Jay Wilson is just as crazy as they are, right? He could never get away with being who he is amongst regular people. There's got to be something wrong with him, right? He loves Rico because Rico has a problem with alcohol. He can catch him off balance. He loves Tommy for the same reason, right? And Tommy's the one that comes over there calling him daddy, correct? So now he's kissing Tommy's ass and turning on Castro. He used to suggest that Castro calls the police and send Tommy to jail. He always wants to send everybody to jail. He knows nothing about jail. He knows nothing about the court system. He don't know nothing about nothing. He's just running his mouth and running his mouth and running his mouth until somebody gonna slap the taste out of that same mouth, honey, and then he'll get it. Right? Boo! Stop him! Stop him! Throw the food in my face. You niggas is crazy, child. Thank y'all for coming in, babies. We're hoping that you do get checked out, Castro. 2 weeks ago, my friend did have that happen, and he actually had to have brain surgery. Now, I don't know, not that cutting into his brain, but they had to drain that blood off of his brain. You had gushes of blood coming out of your head. That doesn't mean it wasn't going also inside. You could have a concussion, and you could have a brain bleed that could cause serious damage. So I would say, even though it's been a day, still go get it checked out. Right? They can do a quick x-ray on you. Okay? Thank y'all for coming in. Let me go see what else is going on later.